boy, Queso Big Dipper.
I am back. What it do, baby?
And today, we are reacting to Ren and the Skinner Brothers' Dream Life flashing lights warning. I guess, should I put my shades on? Appreciate the heads up, Ren. Now I'm ready to get to work. But before I do, hit that thumbs up button. This video has a 10,000 thumbs up goal. Let's get it. Oh crap, I didn't look at what time was this one. 11:11, make a wish. PM.
She had a fucked up childhood. Acting up, she was misunderstood. Some fans, now they never change. Sesame put her hair on her brain. She said, I don't want to waste no time. Don't want no people around me that ain't based. I wanna live in a dream life. I wanna live in a dream life. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh my God. Do you know what this just reminds me of? We used to sneak out, and go to the cornfields and smoke cigarettes. Just badass kid. I'm almost embarrassed of how bad, just bad for this. And we had this thing where we would say, if you don't inhale the cigarette, you won't get addicted. So we used to be in the cornfield just picking corn off of, throwing it at each other. And like I told y'all, say it ain't so, I will not go, turn the lights on, carry me home. And Queso grew up skateboarding. And everybody who grew up in the early 2000s, we have such a fondness, I feel like, for the, like, counterculture, but like the white counterculture, right? So these are the like rock and grunge. Not saying there's not black people who exist in these spaces, but come on, nigga, we know exactly what some rock and grunge is, even though it's not originally, but it just, let me cook. We all know that, like, we miss those Kurt Cobain, the Tony Hawk. We grew up with that thing, and it felt like that culture, Ren fits in that box, but it felt like that culture was never too far away from hip-hop. We always felt like it was like one step away. And that's why for if you see Lil Wayne and stuff like that, that's why so much of the culture, it was so easy for us to adapt to those things. Skinny jeans, that might sound, even though we're wearing the exact opposite, being baggy jeans at the time, we can do that. That's sort of, I do like how that fits. Extremely baggy clothes. And that is the one refreshing, like one of the most refreshing things to me about Ren is I like that shit. I grew up with that shit. The white boys I know, the white boys I know are, actually I know a lot of niggas who play Dungeons and Dragons too, but that's neither here nor there. But most of them are skateboarders. Most of them are like that. My producer is a skateboarder. I have so much love and appreciation for that culture and that energy, and I feel it, even like the way they was in the bar. And it's just like that punk rock shit. That's why you hear rappers say like, I'm a rock star. That is, we really appreciate that. Now the red pill, Joe Rogan, racist, that kind of stuff that in modern days it's not too far apart is the thing that scares us, you know, as a hip hop culture. It's like, why do the same people who react to Ren react to Tom MacDonald almost unanimously? Like, you're not going to see a reactor who reacts to any other shit who reacts to Tom MacDonald. But I go, why is that? And I feel like a lot of that negative energy just tries to attach itself because a lot of the people in those worlds, like, you know, the Vibe Reacts of the world, those kind of guys are just sort of grifting to whatever will appease the people. But I always go like, man, y'all shouldn't attach it because you're adding a negative ugliness that artists like Tom MacDonald, being their racism and stuff like that, are willingly putting on themselves and using for branding and extension of themselves and to get more money. But Ren's not really doing this, nigga. It's just like a fucking, like, skateboard white boy. And who the fuck got a problem with that? And I hate that these niggas try to manipulate it. If you squint your eyes, you would think Ren is one of these niggas. Like, bro, this nigga is not that at all. And I haven't reacted to Ren as much recently again because that's what this comes with. But how could I separate that? How could it? Because this isn't what this nigga's doing. I bet you this nigga would buy a bag of powder before he buy a red hat. I'm just, and I like that about him.
Fucked in many ways. Run from the sun in the blackest shade. She got a pocket full of loose change and old dreams. Used up her luck on the slot machine. She said, I don't want to waste no time. Don't want nobody around me that is fake. I wanna live in a dream life. I wanna live in a dream life.
He said she used all her luck on the slot machine. That's fire. That reminds me of that and the flashlight line with that, and I can't find a light. You know what I'm talking about with him and Sam Tompkins? It's just, I don't know, I like that kind of writing. Like blue.
What a fucking misery. How I scout a lifestyle, shoot the breeze. She lay down on the pavement, lay on rent, and this world ain't meant for the heaven sent. She got purest intent since the day she was born. As she sips out a teacup in the eye of the storm, I said hi.
And that's that thing. There's the fun of like going out every weekend and like the nightlife and that kind of stuff. But love doesn't live there. It doesn't, my nigga. I'll tell you, as every young man, we go through that phase. We think you might find something that love doesn't live in those settings. And there's a lot of fun being had there. But for the regulars, a bitch you see down there every weekend, there's a lot of pain and misery and prostitution going on there. And when I hear songs like this, or I hear 18 by Ed Sheeran, that's another one, I love that. Like, you're depicting it because it's real, and it is a real reality. And at the end of the night, when you guys are outside and you're outside with this girl smoking a cigarette and you don't even smoke cigarettes, but you got to do what you got to do to get to this ass. And I don't judge you, brother. And y'all are having that heart to heart, and the breeze is hitting your face, and you barely can see straight, but so everything you're saying has no like attachment to it. You could just say your honest truth. Man, sometimes some of the shit Shorty gonna tell you in them situations is gonna be sad. Well, it's gonna be dark. And it's gonna be real. Because we live in a very, very ugly world. And I think that like trying to exist in these kind of nightlife worlds where every guy is at least on that with you, and some people are willing to go by any means necessary to get on that with you, is a dangerous world we exist in. And if you haven't, you should go watch my reaction to Dave's Fairchild. And if you don't have like a whole 15 minutes, I think, just go listen to the song Fairchild by Dave again. And I labeled that, this is my most important reaction. Because that shit's real, bro.
Girl, are you right, girl? She said I'm not, but this world is not right either. Don't want to waste no time, don't want no people around me that ain't based. I wanna live in a dream life. I wanna live in a dream life.
Like the clubs, that shit look fun.
Conscious self.
No, that's what. Oh God! Oh yeah! Always be a bitch who look like that with her eyeliner and the nails all up. That shit used to scare a little nigga boy. My heart pounding. Don't do drugs, kids. That's Yeah, Ren got a good pull-up game. I respect that nigga came in the club and got straight on the hoe. Gave me the award. That nigga didn't stop it. Cause he ain't dropped 200 at go or whatever you do in Monopoly. Bro said I'm getting straight to it. Cuz went in the powder in the corner, did a little powder and got straight to the buns. Yeah, that's how shooters shoot. Shooters shoot. Left side. Shooters shoot.
Dreams are the ungoverned provinces of the mind ill-lit territories, where the conscious self, that fragile edifice of civility and reason, is momentarily overthrown by deeper, more ancient forces. In waking life, we walk the narrow corridors of logic and social necessity.
You see what I say about them goddamn cigarettes? I saw the nigger. You in there trying to do some shit. What type is that? Bitch, you know you about to smoke it. And you know you gonna hate every second of it. You in there, Aquarius, huh? Yeah. I'm a Virgo. Yeah, oh damn.
But in dreams, we are cast adrift upon a sea of symbols, private myths, stitched from memory, repression, and a latent, often discomforting truth.
To be continued? Why that one not say? Was that like a bonus track? It looked even different in the thumbnail style. Certified vibe check, nevertheless. Hit that thumbs up button, KBD family. Love y'all. Salute. We out this bitch.